Hello, my dear students. Good morning. Welcome back to our English class. In the last video, we had discussed lesson number 9, Dabbawalas of Mumbai. I hope that you all read the lesson and understood what is the significance of Dabbawalas in Mumbai. And today, in this video, we are going to discuss the grammar portions in Unit 9 and also vocabulary section. So let's start our class. Okay, my dear children, today for the grammar section, we are going to discuss articles. I know that you have already learned what is articles. So let's check your memory on articles. Types of articles. And before that, you have to know what is an article. An article is a word that modifies or describes the noun. It is used before the noun to show whether it refers to something specific or not. There are two types of articles in English: definite article and indefinite article. Definite article. Definite article means to be clear, exact or obvious about something. It is called definite because it is used in relation to a particular thing or person. The is definite article in English, which is used to refer to particular nouns, the identifiers of which are known. The definite article indicates that the noun is specific. The speaker talks about the noun. That is, the speaker talks about a particular thing. For example, the cat sat on the couch. So here, the cat is definite. That means we are particularly mentioning the cat. Another example, the dog attacked me and ran away. So here also we know which dog had attacked. So that is called, it is definite article. And next type of article, indefinite article. Indefinite means something which is not clear, obvious or exact. It is called indefinite because the identity of the thing or person being spoken about is left unclear or indefinite. It indicates that the noun is not someone or something in particular. The speaker talks about any one of that type of things. The definite articles in English are a and an. So in the previous classes, you have already learned the use of a and an. For example, do you have a pencil? I want to have an apple. Here, the pencil and apple is not definite. That is why we use indefinite article a and an here. Okay, my dear children, you have to take page number 94 of your English Junction textbook. There you can see the grammar activities based on articles. Look at these phrases. A small city, an interesting idea, the busy train. So already I told you that you have already learned that the articles a and an are used before singular countable nouns when no particular object is being talked about. I know that you already know what are the uses of indefinite article a and an. A is used before single countable nouns beginning with consonant sounds. An is used before singular countable nouns beginning with vowel sounds. Always remember that the sounds are important here, not the alphabet. A is used before single countable nouns beginning with consonant sounds, not the letter. It is the sound, the consonant sound. And an is used before singular countable nouns beginning with vowel sounds. Okay. Always note is the sounds is important here, not the letter. For example, a tiffin box, a glass of juice, an ordinary day. The definite article the is used with singular and plural nouns when something is mentioned a second time. Here, that noun should be a particular one. The is also used with the singular and plural nouns when it is clear to the listener or reader which person or thing is being talked about. Example, the busy train station, the dabbawalas, etc. We also use the to refer to things which are unique. That is, when there is only one such thing. So there is an important use of the when the object is a unique one, we use the. That means there is only a single thing. For example, the earth revolves around the sun. Earth and sun are unique ones, so we have to use the indefinite article the. The definite article the. The earth revolves around the sun. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So, here in this sentence, sun, east and west are unique ones. So, you have to use the definite article the here. And there are some cases that we do not use an article in the sentence. These sentences are called zero article sentences. Very important. There are some sentences there we do not use any article. So these sentences are called zero article sentence. Here are some examples for zero article sentences. We do not use an article when we are speaking about things in general. When we are speaking about the things in general, we do not use any article there. For example, someone likes reading books about planes. Dabbawalas are from Mumbai. So that are general topics. That is why we are not using any article there. Second use, when we are speaking about meals, places and transport. There also we do not use any article. Example, I go to school by bus. We are having lunch right now. And the third one, before the names of subjects, seasons, languages, body parts and abstract nouns. We do not use any article before the names of subjects like maths, English, etc. Seasons like winter, summer, etc. Languages, English, Hindi, Urdu. Then body parts and abstract nouns like honest, kindness, etc. Body parts like eyes, ears, etc. We do not use any article there. Example, I like English very much. He hurt his leg while playing football. So English is a subject and leg is a body part. So we do not use any article before subjects, seasons, languages, body parts and abstract nouns. Okay. And one more rule is there. Sometimes when we speak, we use articles where they are not required. So we have made some mistake. When we are speaking, we are using articles where they are not required. For example, we always say, mother is going to the office. It's a wrong one and the correct sentence is, my mother is going to office. My mother is going to office is the right one. Do not use the or any article before office. Okay, my dear children, I hope that you understand what is about article and what is zero article sentences. So let's do the activities given in your textbook in page number 94. Take the sentences that do not require an article. Rewrite the other sentences in your notebook using a, an or the in the correct places. So there are 6 sentences in your textbook and you have to tick the sentence that do not require any article. And also rewrite other sentences in your notebook whether you have to use a, an or the in the correct places. Okay, so the first one is given for you, the answer is given for you. Alps are a series of mountain ranges. So you have to use the definite article the there. The Alps are a series of mountain ranges. And also you have to write indefinite article a before series of mountain ranges. So the sentence is rewrite as the Alps are a series of mountain ranges. You have to look at second sentence. Rakesh is very good at maths. Is there any need for any article? No. So you can put a tick mark there in the second sentence because there is a noun that is called max and it is a subject. So you do not use any article before max. So the sentence is right. That means we do not use any article in that sentence. So you can put a tick mark against that sentence. Rakesh is very good at max. Considering the third sentence, we enjoyed musical concert. So the sentence is wrong. You have to add an article there and your right answer is we enjoyed the musical concert. We enjoyed the musical concert. Fourth one, grandmother told children amusing story. There also some articles are missing. So we have to change the sentence to grandmother told the children an amusing story. So what is the correct one? Grandmother told the children an amusing story. Fifth one, I go to school by auto rickshaw. I go to school by auto rickshaw. The sentence is right. There is no need for writing any article. So the sentence is right. You can put a tick mark against that sentence. And we are moving to the sixth and last one. I like history very much. I like reading about Indian history. Here also we do not use any article. So the sentence is right. You can put a tick mark. I like history very much. History is a subject. And I like reading about Indian history. That also is subject. So we do not use any article there. Okay. So my dear children, you have to rewrite these sentences, whether you have to add articles and also put tick marks against a sentence which do not use any article. That means the sentences are right. Okay, dear children, in page number 95, there is another activity based on articles. Complete this description with a, an or the. Put a cross where no article is needed. So dear children, you have to do this activity as a homework. So complete this paragraph with articles a, an or the. And there are some cases where you have to not use articles. There you have to put a cross mark. Okay, so you have to do this as a homework. My dear children, we can do vocabulary section now. Okay, so look at these words given in your textbook. Heavy, hard, strong, tough. These words roughly mean the same thing. However, we should be careful when using them with other words. So the meaning of these words are sometimes same, but the usage is different. So you have to look at the box given below. There are some examples for using these words. Let's check what are the examples for heavy. Number 1. I had a heavy lunch this afternoon. I will skip dinner today. Hema is a heavy sleeper. She won't wake up in the night. There were heavy rains in July this year. Don't try to lift the heavy suitcase. You will hurt yourselves. Now we can check the sentences with had. He had a hard time putting the books back on the shelf. I'm very tired today. I had a long and hard day. I worked very hard to earn the praise. And number 4, APJ Abdul Kalam had a very hard childhood because his family was poor. Considering with strong, the examples are: she is a strong woman. She is carrying all the heavy bags together. I don't like food with strong flavors. And number 3, there is a strong wind today. Maybe it will rain. Number 4, Harun has such strong opinions on that topic that no one wants to discuss it with him. And one more word is there, that is tough. Let's look at the examples given for tough. Number 1, the hammer is made of tough steel. The batsmen were having a tough time scoring runs. Pia wanted to get tough with people who teased animals. And the last one, Sanjeev is a tough person. He won't give up easily. So these are the different uses of the words heavy, hard, strong and tough. So these words are used differently in sentences, although their meanings are roughly same. So after studying this chart, after studying this table, you have to do some activities based on this vocabulary in page number 95. Complete these sentences using tough, heavy, hard or strong. The first one is done for you. The roads were very crowded because of heavy traffic. The rest of the sentence we have to do it. Let's check how we can write the correct word in the sentences for completing it. Okay. Let's check question number 2. Sentence number 2. I can swim, but I am not a dash swimmer. The correct word is strong. I can swim, but I am not a strong swimmer. Third one, the suitcase is quite durable. It is made from dash plastic. It is made from hard plastic. The suitcase is quite durable. It is made from hard plastic. Number 4, the train route to Srinagar was closed due to dash snowfall. The answer is the train route to Srinagar was closed due to heavy snowfall. And number 5, Nitin is a dash boy. He will be able to complete the truck. Answer, Nitin is a tough boy. He will be able to complete the truck. So these are the answers for this activity based on the words heavy, hard, strong and tough. So you have to look at the box, that means the chart for heavy, hard, strong and tough, and also know how to complete these sentences using the correct word. Okay. Okay, my dear children, that's all for today's class. You have to listen and watch the video carefully and do the activities. We will meet in the next class. Take care. Thank you.